Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Just want to give you a brief update here on Bitcoin in the weekend. If you followed me and if you took the trade that I gave you on Friday, then you must had a pretty good day, because as I said, I hope that we're getting a retrace much lower, but the chances are very slim because we're just looking bullish, we're looking strong. I'm actually looking for a bounce off VWAP, and that's exactly what we got not much later after I uploaded the video. We lost the VWAP, we reclaimed it, that is where I went long, and then I just trailed the stop loss, took profits along the way. I also updated you on Twitter. I said I took the long from the VWAP as discussed in today's video. Check out the pinned comment for that video. Here you can still watch it, and it was 66,100. That was my entry, and that was exactly just above here VWAP 66,100. Once we reclaimed it, I went long. Now I'm gonna be very honest with you. I also had this thick yellow line here that was the high that we made some time ago right here on Monday the 22nd, and I said if we're getting something like an SFP kind of trade, I might take the short if we're losing it. Well, it sounds a bit weird. I was staring at my screen, but at the time it didn't look bearish at all. So I saw that we just went slightly above the level, and then we lost it, and I was doubting, shall I take it, shall I not take it, shall I take it, shall I not take it? And eventually I decided not to take the trade. It was already getting pretty late for me. I actually just didn't want to manage the trade anymore because, well, you can see this is on the 15-minute. You also then needed to stay behind your computer for about more than an hour before you can safely remove the stop loss, or at least put it lower, and then actually you still have a drop down. So if you took the short, if you missed the long and you took the short, at least it was a trade for a bit more than 1%, but the one here from VWAP was in my eyes a little bit more juicy, and also came a little bit later into the trading session, a little bit after New York Open. After that we're actually just going sideways, and we just had this move here. I am just too late to take this trade. It already happened, and then I checked out the charts, but I saw some alerts on my phone. I was just outside of my house, came back, and now I see that I missed it. But this actually could have been a nice short. If you enter the trade, once we would lose the level, better yet, even VWAP, yes, you need to put your stop loss above here, so you need to watch out then a bit with the leverage and your position size, but then you can go lower. Why do I like this short if you are in there? Again, I'm not in there, and I will also now not enter a trade unless we're getting a very good bounce, is that this looks pretty primed to be taken out. So this actually could be a quick move to the downside, because we're having these sloping lows here. So this could actually be a pretty quick move, maybe back to this support line, or taking out these lows completely. But I'm gonna warn you right away, let me take out VWAP, is that keep your shorts short. Keep your shorts short, and the reason is that yes, this is primed to be taken out, but let's be honest, we also had it right here, and we also had it a little bit lower right here, but the momentum on the bigger time frames is still very much bullish. So yes, the trade here from this important support and resistance line, which is right now just above that point of control. As you can see, the point of control shifted. If we stay here the entire day, maybe tomorrow the point of control will shift back up again. That's where it originally was. So yes, we still have this short trade from this SFP line, support and resistance, golden pocket. It is very nice, but if we're just looking at market Cipher B on the 1 hour, this still looks super strong. So we do have already our bearish divergence from here to here to here. Doesn't matter actually how you look at it. So you could draw from this to this to this. It is all a bearish divergence, but look at that money flow, very fat. So I would be very careful with shorting. Therefore I'm saying keep your shorts short. Once you are 0.5% or 1% in profit, take some profit off the table, move stop loss to entry, and then just let it ride. It might be the short that goes much lower, but it maybe you also get stopped out. Also here on the 4 hour, my lordy, if you are bullish, this is what you want to see. This looks so beautiful for the bulls. I mean, you have your money flow fat into the green, VWAP is curving to the upside, you have your RSIs tied together to the upside of the channel. This is also super bullish. Your momentum waves are just continuing. So this just looks super nice. Now that doesn't mean that you can have a bit of a move down. Like I said, liquidity run a little bit, but on the bigger time frame, man, this looks super strong. So yeah, I am leaning much more bullish for the upcoming week than I am bearish, unless we start losing some of these critical levels where we are right now. So for example, if you start closing a daily underneath the 65,000, then suddenly stuff would look a little bit more bearish. But as of for now, it is just actually a matter of time before we are going to reclaim this level. So if you are not in a long right now, there are two things you can do. The most safe way is just for us to wait, break this, retest, and then you get into your trade. You put your stop loss somewhere underneath. Or if we are getting a little bit of a move to the downside, like I said, the liquidity that we had here, a little bit of a move to the downside, maybe backtesting that point of control, that will be very nice. That is where you're getting to the trade. But mind you, you are right away longing into resistance, all right? So you have to keep that in mind. That is a little bit more of a trickier trade. You're longing right away into resistance every long that you place here because you need to reclaim this. Maybe we just bounce through, could be, but you have to take some profit or at least move your stop loss once you reach it. 1.5% is approximately the distance from the point of control to that very important support and resistance line. If we get something like that, I will definitely take it. Other than that, if we maybe get a bounce again or another SFP into the level, maybe I'll take the short. For now, I will be careful. It is the weekend. As so far we don't have a very big CME gap. I expected a little bit more volatility, to be honest with you, but so far this reaction of the short is nice. Other than that, we still have the short from the value area high 78.6, which is not really my favorite anymore, and other than that we have the all-time highs. Taking it level by level for now. Be careful. Again, congratulations if you took the trade with me. Make sure that you always book some profits, even if it's just a little bit, just to pay the fees. And also congratulations if you took one of these trades with me. If you have not taken these trades or you were not able to do so, please do yourself a favor. Like and subscribe, click on the bell, click on all so you don't miss anything. It costs you nothing. I'm giving you these trades all for free. So why not would you do yourself a favor? And also, of course, feel free to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Both of those links you'll find in the description. And then I'm gonna wish you a very, very good weekend. See you guys very soon again, tomorrow already on Monday. Bye bye.